Okay, I'm just gonna go over how my whole thing's working here, my scripting language, which is a huge pain, and it's gonna take me about 6 years. It's not gonna take me that long. But okay, first of all, I have an enum of my token types, and I sort them so that I can get I'll show you why I do this later, but I sort them in order of types, so I can easily find, like for typing. I just have a token thing which just holds a name and a type, and I just have a constructor so I can make it easier on myself. And then the next one is my Elixir. This is perfectly done. I'm done with this. Input type, which basically means if you're getting a letter, a number, an operator, punctuation, space, stop, or error. And you have your add char, get char. Basically, you get a character, and then you add it to your string, and then I'll show you how I'm doing this. It's kind of weird, kind of crazy, but basically what I do is I open a file, and then I read the entire file into a string stream, std string stream, and I close the file so that all my file reading is done right in the way. And if I didn't do it right away, but I just to make my life easier, I just set a string equal to it, so I got rid of this forever. And then basically I get char, and then while running, which is while it doesn't hit the end of the file, while the char equals space, it just gets a char, so it doesn't do anything for spaces. And then if the char equals that, it gets this is for string. I just did string right away, and then it switches the char type in case it's letter. Adds a char and gets a char, and then while it is a letter and number, because that would be, like, this could be a variable, h7 could be a variable, so you add the char and get the char. And I made an in function, so if the symbol is in keywords, we add the token and we add whatever keyword it is. I just made some weird functions here, and if it's not, then I add a token I add an identifier. And then if it's none of those, what the hell am I doing? Oh, I remember. If it's none of those, then it's a number. Never mind. If it's none of those, it's either a float, int, or a bool, or a string. So then, sorry. And then basically put the right one. Sorry, I'm getting like confused with my own code. That's just how great I am. But then numbers, and basically does the same thing for everything else. Exactly the same. And I'll show you. See, add char just takes my temp string and plus equals it. And then once I am done with whatever I'm doing, somewhere in here, where the heck do I do it? Well, somewhere I put it. I set the temp string to back. Yeah, I remember, right here. See, temp string. Once it breaks out of that loop, I put it to nothing, and it can start over with a new token. And then for get char, I check to make sure the string's still there, and then I set the char equal to the string's first character, and then I erase it. And then basically I just check to see what type it is. And now the biggest pain is the parser, however you say this. Holy crap. Basically right now I have my bool, is keyword, and operator, all those just to make sure I can find the type. And I still have a crap load more of these to do. I haven't even done all these. You have to phase all the things, and basically it creates a tree. So it's going to be like, you'll have your script, and off that script you'll have maybe some classes, and in those classes you'll have functions. It's just going to tree down, and basically, yeah, it's pain in the butt. And here's how I just did these inline because I'm lazy. Basically, get next token sets t equal to the tokens in the position, because I just store my tokens in a vector. And then I add the position, and to get the last one, I subtract the position and get it. And then basically, here's how I'm doing right now. Basically is what happens, phase if. Let's see how I'm doing this. I'm doing it in a random order. Basically, I create a new script node, which I'm going to add to a different one. It's really weird. And if, oh shoot, see, I was already doing it wrong. Thank goodness I'm debugging. Basically, then I get the next token of t, which is just a token. And if the token does not equal an open parenthesis, then I give you an error. I might work on finding like line numbers and stuff, and then I phrase if it finds it, I parse the parameter list, and then after I do that, I get the next thing, and if it is an open curly brace, then I add the child of this, which could have a bunch of childs, you know, because it's like a tree, children, and it's is the statement block, which I already done kind of, and if it's not, if it's a keyword, then it phases stuff in a different way. But you know how you can have if statement. I don't need these right here because there's only one line, and it just goes until it finds a semicolon otherwise. And then basically my statement block, right now I got a lot of these to do, but basically oh shoot, see, I can't do this because I realized this the other, like I have to actually do if token type equals if instead of if it's is keyword, because phasing a keyword's a pain because it could be a function or it could be a like a variable. So yeah, I'm gonna have to work on doing this crap. And this does work if it's an identifier. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can phase the identifier, and you do while. I just decided to use one because they're tight. Plus, I need to get a token no matter what. While the type is not equal to the closed curl, and then you return the node. And then to phase a parameter list, basically is what I've got is I create a new script node, and I get the token, and I do the same thing pretty much. Basically, I have to do a crap load more stuff here. I just do for. It's basically an infinite loop until it returns a value, and it will return a value. It's not possible for it not, because I'm going to have all situations. Plus, at the end, I'll have a return value for failures. Those are just all my ifs, and this is why I had them ordered, because if is keyword, I have it through 4 through 17. See that? Yeah, that's right. 18 through 28. Alright, that should be good for now.